For example, one big thing, I know this has been a talk and with USBC and with some of the proprietors, but the SMART program. So we've doubled down on the SMART program for junior bowlers,
Mhm.
and we've advertised that like crazy.
Mhm.
So when you go, another thing, and I'm not trying to pivot too much, but we are very active with local community here in the city of Greenacres,
Okay.
and we partner with all of the elementary schools in Palm Beach County and in the middle
Mm.
schools, any school system. We support
Yeah.
baseball teams, soccer teams, hockey teams, those are football teams, whatever it is. So when you're active in your community, that's the first piece. And then the
Mhm.
second piece is explaining to them that kids can earn scholarship money at any age in a sport that's handicapped for them.
Hmm.
So if you look at the statistics, I'm not going to give them, but I think people will understand what they are. But you look at the statistics of kids that try to get a baseball scholarship, football scholarship, soccer scholarship,
Yeah.
you got to be in the top whatever percent to get
Right.
those scholarships. You could be 5 years old. You're going to compete on Saturday morning. You're going to get handicapped against the other players, and you have a
Mhm.
chance to start making scholarship money that's going to sit there for you.
Yeah.
So we really advertised and we pushed that SMART program, and then we doubled down on it for a lot of years, and we matched it dollar for dollar.
Oh,
So if
wow.
your child won 200, 300, $400 in a summer program or a fall
Mhm.
program, we would match that dollar for dollar if they chose a scholarship.
Hmm.
So that was
Yeah.
a big piece. That was definitely a big piece.
What kind of an investment is that for you guys?
You mean, what do you mean, how much, or
Right.
like,
Exactly. Yeah. I'm just curious.
so
If someone wants to do this, how much would they expect to put into a program like that?
yeah, it's gonna be based off of your how many entries you have and how much money
Mhm.
you bring in. So at the time when we were doubling it, we were spending our overall prize fund, I believe, was roughly $5,000, and
Okay.
then we were matching that dollar for dollar, so it was costing us about $5,000. So
Yeah.
because we were paying out about 10,000 a year in
Mhm.
total.
Yeah. Small price to pay to invest in.
Yeah, and then I knew when I tried to explain to our junior bowlers and their parents, I said, "Listen, we're
Mhm.
going to start this and we're going to do it." It was easier to do it when we were small. So when we
Right.
only had 20 kids, it wasn't that big of a deal. When it grew, we got to, I think we stopped doing it at about 80. Once we got up to
Okay.
about 80 kids, we said, "Listen, we can't afford to do this anymore." We do other incentives to take care of the youth program. We help out
Yeah.
with sponsorships. We still generate money. We pay for them to go to tournaments. We pay for as much as we can. So we're always
Mhm.
giving back to the youth. That was just one piece to help it grow.
Yeah. Okay. Interesting. What else did you do to promote it? Is, I guess you said, outreach to the in the community, or how did you get the kids involved, or at least get
Well,
the message out?
the biggest piece is going to be your youth director. So who you task the job with communicating with those kids, parents,
Mhm.
and the community. We went out and found the perfect person at that time. And I will say this, because we've been through a couple of youth directors, it's all about finding the right person at the right time. And
Mhm.
then that job, it's a lot of work, and the rewards aren't always there. So they have to be committed. You want to find someone that's got a kid in the youth program or two
Mhm.
kids in the youth program, that's a fairly accomplished bowler, that's a good person, has good relationships. So
Mhm.
we found a really good asset, and he helped us get it going to where it is today. Unfortunately, he's not with us anymore. He's got other things to take care of. So we
Sure.
brought in a new youth director who is taking over now. So it's all about finding the right people at the right time to get your message out there.
Hey, did you like this video? Great. We make 5 of them a week. Subscribe to get more and to keep learning about what's working in the bowling industry. I'll talk to you then.